It's like I like to be surrounded by smart people. I just don't like them to talk too much.
Nah, but you can't hang out with dumb people.
Yeah.
Because you end up in the wrong place every single time. But the funny thing about this movie, though...
Guys, get out of here.
I'm always envious of the guy that gets to play the guy that saves the world.
Right.
Like, that is, like, so cool. But I always wonder, like, if you do something as cool as saving the world, and you know you just did it, like, you just saved 6 billion people.
Right.
What drink would you have?
Miller Lite time. That's got to be a Miller Lite or a Bud commercial, you know? You go with the boys. Did you just save 6 billion people? Yeah. Boom. Let's watch some football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be the thing. But that would be exactly what your character would do. Like, I don't care. This is just what I do.
Exactly.
Where's the 6-pack? And whoever your team is, do they play a 1 or do they play a 4-15? That's all anybody cares about, right?
Which is what's fun because it's you really identify with that guy. He's slightly geeky, but at the same time, he's one of the boys, and that's the guy you want to get behind. And I like the fact that he did go and save the world, but he's not even thinking like that. He's more like, who was a bloody scientist? He didn't even know what he was doing. Didn't know his job. You know. He's
Well,
like,
that was the cool. But that's you know what you pulled that off though, because you know the cool part about who you were though, because the dude's like really mad smart.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that you're like super smart, but you're just like you cool, like you're like real cool with it. That's the kind of smart people I like to hang out with. Like you gotta surround yourself with smart people.
Yeah.
Because you don't get anywhere in life surrounding yourself with dumb people, but I don't want the smart people that keep throwing it in my face. I just want them to ride with it like the way you did in the movie. Just ride with the smartness, and then we're all right.
It's like I like to be surrounded by smart people. I just don't like them to talk too much.
Nah, but you can't hang out with dumb people. Because you end up in the wrong place every single time. But the funny thing about this movie, though...
Guys, get out of here.
Now, come on, I know I know your team, man. Come on, you do good work. But here's the funny thing about this movie, or maybe not the funny thing about this movie. At times when you're watching this, it felt like a documentary because the crazy stuff that's happening in the movie is happening in real life.
Yeah.
Which is like weird and frightening.
Really weird and frightening, and it makes it all the more visceral, this experience, when you're watching it. But I found the opening of this movie when it basically says, hey, by the way, global warming, it happened. It wasn't even like, hey, we can stop this. It's like, it happened and we dealt with it. And you watch that montage, it's kind of goosebump. It's inspiring because you saw how we dealt with it, but at the same time you're watching and going, I'm watching this in the news right now. And in all different types of scenarios, whether it's the fires or whether it's hurricanes or whether it's flooding or that was always written with the message in mind and a cautionary tale. But it's a disaster movie, so it's entertainment and escapism. But at the same time, it was a few years ago that we wrote this and made this, and who knew that it was going to be quite so timely? Yeah.
Well, it's all good, man. I always love your work, man. Keep killing it, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the time, man.
All right,
Cheers,
buddy.
man.